Dear friends, we were dealing with the English alphabets. Each alphabet will lead us to success. The last alphabet which we were dealing was W. Now the next alphabet is X. When we think of X, there is an X factor in our life. X factor. That is regarding X, there is an X factor. What is this X factor? X factor is said to be the unique talent in us. Each and every person is born with a unique talent. If we are able to trace our unique talent, then we can reach success. So actually, it's a process of education. The word educate means to draw out. So we must be able to draw out the inner content or inner potential in us or the unique talent in us. So if we are able to explore the X factor or the unique talent in us, that can be a seed in us. So that seed will sprout and it will become a plant, it will become a tree, it will become a fruit bearing tree in the long run. So let us work with the unique talent. Let us cherish our unique talent. There are agencies for cherishing our unique talent. Those agencies are parents and teachers, and also ourselves, and also time. See, these are the factors which help us to draw out our inner potentials. That means parents take a role, then uh, our, our surroundings take a role, then God is also taking a role, we ourselves are taking a role. When all the efforts come together, that means when parents' effort, our own effort, and effort of our fellow beings, effort of the Almighty, when all the effort come together, what happens? Then there is chance for a development, a great development in us. So we are actually the product of our parents, we are the product of the environment, we are the product of ourselves, we are the product of God. So we get some power from God also. That means we have our own power, and at the same time, God is giving us some power. From because of God's grace, we we are lucky in our life. God's grace is that, for example, we can consider God as one in life. When we add 0 to 1, it becomes 10. Then again 0 comes, then it becomes 100. If you add more and more zeros, it becomes 1,000, 10,000, lakhs, and more that. So everything becomes big because of the 1. If we negate 1, then there is no value. That 1 is God. So for our growth, God is something indispensable, something essential, something which we cannot ignore. So the presence of God is very, very important. So if we accept God as our guiding personality, if God works through us, then we will reach the zenith of glory. So God is the greatest element which functions through us, or which is the sum total of us is God only. So there's the word ego. Ego stands for eliminate God out. When ego comes, God will be out. So don't allow ego to come. Let us prevail in God only. So God, when we prevail in God, God enable us to lead a good life, a righteous life, or a life of truth and duty. So let us bless God for giving us such a righteous life. So that is the X factor we have to consider. So when we consider the X factor and we allow the X factor to grow in us, then we are helped by the parents, we are helped by God, we are helped by the surroundings, we are helped by our fellow beings to grow. When all these things happen in our life, then we are using the X factor in life. So may God bless us to find out our X factor. Thank you very much. I thank God for enabling me to talk about this, and I thank my Guru also. So, thank you all.